Greetings, Keishlings. Keish Bram here with my late live reaction to My Hero Academia, Chapter 407. Alright, Bakugo was actually gaining on AFO, and that was interesting. He's really starting to gain a handle on his quirk evolution. But the setting has completely changed in this one. It's called Paranormal Orphan, and we have this woman sitting here. She looks to be destitute. This prostitute had been ill for around a year. Hard warts started growing from her left arm. Okay, so we see those. Before quirks were a thing. Oh. For 8 months, she didn't realize she was pregnant. And not only because she was homeless. Oh, wait. Is this... Oh my god. Is this AFO's, origin story? She was the original quirk user, but no one knew? She couldn't even remember their conception. Before she knew it, those things nested inside her womb. Those things. They were twins. She had twins. I didn't know they were twins. AFO and his brother, which we learned his name last week, but I've already forgotten it, and started draining her life force. Oh. After giving birth to the twins by the river, she died immediately. Oh. But for some mysterious reason, all the warts were gone from her arm as a consequence. Wait, what? The babies each had one, the babies only had each other. When rats came and tried to eat the corpse and the newborns, the two of them got washed away by the swollen river. Okay. 1 year later, the glowing baby was the first of many meta abilities being documented around the world. So I'm guessing the babies were the cause of the warts. They were transferring something onto her? Oh, we actually saw this panel in the very first chapter. The abilities didn't come conclusively or exclusively at birth. Some would also occur in prepubescence and prepubescent stages. A group decided to study this mysterious disease. They announced that these meta abilities came from a new gene that wasn't human. This gene becoming classified as from another species was an ill-thought announcement. It was way too early. And it would rapidly descend society into chaos. I mean, we do know that AFO really wrecked things back in the day, so... Okay, we've got... Wait, who are these? There's a gathering of some meta-freaks near the industrial complex. It must be the guys who assaulted the protest group. We should attack before they rise to action. Okay, so these are another group. Alright. Thought they were firefighters at one point, but then I was like, no, wait, none of that actually. It was only at a glance. So this is a protest group. But they see someone. I bet this is AFO. Huh? A paranormal orphan? Poor boy, but we shouldn't get too close. Those orphans are probably carriers. Yep, he's one. Look at them eyes. How did you know that he was paranormal? I don't get that. Huh? What does that sound? Oh. Oh, he just stabbed him through the head with the bone spiral quirks that I think we've seen him use before. So he's had that one, or used it for a long time. He just decimates them. That's the meta ability he stole from his mother. Oh my god. He stole her quirk. He was born an arrogant baby. He believed that the world should belong to him. Wait, did he try? He tried. Oh, he's bigger than his brother. He tried to eat him. Or tried to eat her. No matter how hard they cried or screamed, those who couldn't give him anything were nothing more than a nuisance. Yeah, so he literally ate his mother. Okay, he's just brawling with people and winning. He's stealing the defeated's powers. Someone threw a can at him. Oh, it's his brother. Stop. Ouchie. Most of the nutrients from their mother went straight to the older one, causing the younger brother to grow up small and weak. Stop. And you kicked him. He didn't have anything to offer, but he was also one of the boy's possessions. That's why he decided to keep him by his side. Okay, so that now explains it. Despite tumultuous circumstances, the glowing baby's activism has resonated with the public. So this is years later, and the baby is no longer a baby, but they're still calling it the glowing baby. And it's into activism. A little young to be thinking that, complexly, but his peace seeking is making waves. Support grows daily. What are you reading there without telling me? Uh-oh. Since I'm still learning to read, I'm staying away from books. I found comics, though. But these comics are amazing. They tell a story through drawings. I can feel the author's wishes filling the pages. One day, I'd like to be like him. Aw. Captain Hero! A hero. He still had hope for his older brother. Aw. Because deep inside, he wanted to believe in the kindness of that hand from a faint memory. Oh, yes, where he was trying to get him so that he could feed as well. 3 years later. So they're about, 10 now? Did you know that the glowing baby guy, they still don't have a fucking name for him? Like, why? The glowing baby guy. Over 10 million sympathizers. Brother? How weird. He may be the first official documented case, but 2 weeks prior to his birth in India, 50 babies were born with meta abilities. Your body. So he's taken on a lot of quirks and changed. He doesn't have the right to immobilize so many people. That's why I killed him and stole his meta ability. You killed a man and stole his nightlight. Alright. Okay, he's... I don't really know why you were enslaving your body. Why? It's simple. I did what the comic showed me. Oh, but you looked at the villains, didn't you? One for all, and all for one. What a beautiful concept. The heroes fight alone while hiding their secret identity, while the villain reigns supreme through fear. Yeah, he kind of got the Garo syndrome, didn't he? I want a world where everyone exists only for my own sake, just like you do. Now I have a dream too. Wait, why are we running, even though I gave you power? Who are you? Get away from him. So this is the first time he passed on, or the power was passed on. He's mine. Look at me. If you stop being mine, then that hand. He cut his hand off, and now we're on breakneck swing. Okay. The AFO backstory. Their mother is actually the source of, like, the bone drill quirk that we've seen him use, I'm pretty sure. Numerous times. He stole that. That was the first quirk he ever stole with his own. And now it makes more sense why him and his brother have similar powers. Or at least they kind of have, like, a duality to them. It's because they were twins. Now, be it due to AFO, being like the bigger, stronger of the brothers, it wasn't really explicitly known that they were twins, so that that's interesting that we find out why there was such a physical difference. It was because when they devoured their mother after their birth and her passing, he ate the lion's share, growing stronger. And the way his mind is kind of warped for their survival, he just became a villain and furthered that notion with the comic books and sympathizing more so with the villain side of stories than the hero side of stories like his brother was. So that's not what I was expecting for this chapter or the backstory of AFO. Like, good lord. Alright, so he would, even as a child, he was already so powerful. That's kind of weird. Like, I don't get how that worked, but interesting nonetheless. But him stealing numerous quarks, and then he gave the power compiler quark to his brother, and then, he ran away, transferred that power, but then severed his brother's hand. So then that makes me kind of wonder, did he keep him captive at some point after that? It's like, no, you will not be leaving me again. And then eventually he would die in captivity or something of that nature. I'm not really sure. But by then, his deed of one for all has already been passed on to the next, and will continue that chain of quark exchange and compiling of power for 8 more generations. And he will be the true hero of it all because he saw the evil and tried to go against it, even though it was his own brother. I like that. It's good narrative overall in terms of like what we've already knew and now how we're seeing it all kind of come together to why he had this, varied viewpoint. I mean, because it didn't seem like they had much in way of morality teachings other than the comic books. So it's good that he took the light side opposed to the dark side, unlike his stronger twin. But yeah, interesting backstory. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media where you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on YouTube where I do long form reactions, gameplay, random stuff, suggestions always welcome. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. I think we're doing it next week, so stay tuned. And as always, later days, and until next time, Quichulings, you are mine. You will always be mine. Get back here, brother.